Hello, how are you? This is Debre Birhan from Debre Birhan. Currently, I hear news from different media outlets about Debre Birhan and North Shewa and Amhara region and the situation as a whole in the country. Therefore, I think it is the right time for me as a resident of Debre Birhan to say something about what's happening in town. Debre Birhan is very peaceful as usual. Everything is going well. Schools are giving the national exam. The library I own, Rasa Babaragai Library, is functioning as it normally does. And university education by now is not going on because only the students are not coming, and I hope in a few weeks it will start. But the staff are here. We are coming to the university and working our daily tasks. However, there are some media outlets that reported that even the outskirts of Addis Ababa are under attack by the TPLF and forces loyal to this group. However, that is not the case. Debre Birhan is a 2 hours drive from Addis, and there is no military presence here. They are not seen over here. But what happened was that the northern part of the Amhara Regional State, particularly Sabota, the Sabota area is one zone, Waghemra, the North Wollo area and South Wollo have been attacked by these criminal thugs, and that is the case. So the Amhara Regional State is mobilizing forces to counterattack, and around Desi now, which is I think 4 or 5 hours drive from the metropolis, there are the TPLF forces fighting against the public, attacking the public, committing genocide, killing more than 100 people at Cambodia and a similar number at Desi, and they're doing all those ethnically motivated attacks against the Amhara people in the area. This is what's happening in South Wollo, and the forces from North Shewa, where I am now, and the whole areas of the Amhara Regional State are mobilizing themselves, and they head to that place and they are fighting against these elements. As to North Shewa, just North Shewa is a place adjacent to Addis Ababa in the Oromia region, and also the Oromia special zone of the Amhara Regional State. Past the Oromia zone of the Amhara Regional State is South Wollo, which is another zone of the Amhara Regional State. And the people of North Shewa and Oromia special zone of Amhara Regional State are living very peacefully. And what TPLF claims to have support from the people of that zone is really senseless. What's happening by now is just 2-3 people or a group of people or just a few people are attacking cars passing by, and that now has been stopped by the military, either the Amhara Special Force or the militia or the National Defense Forces. So for this reason, North Shewa and Oromia Special Zone of the Amhara Regional State are peaceful. And in the coming few days, South Wollo will be cleared from these racist groups. And then what we expect is North Wollo is also now under the control of our forces, the Ethiopian National Defense Forces. They are attacking the criminal groups who are disrupting the peace of the towns and rural areas of those areas. By that I mean North Wollo. As a person who translated a book on genocide that is left to tell by Immaculée Bagiza of Rwanda, I feel that every national regional state within Ethiopia should respect the rule of the nation. They should not go past their borders and attack and occupy the other regional states. And this is, I think, senseless. And that is what our people, the Amhara people, have been fighting for. Schools are destroyed, hospitals are destroyed, looted, and our resources have been transported to Tigray regional state. These groups are aspiring to form their own free state of Tigray, while the Tigray people lived peacefully with the Ethiopian state for the last thousands of years. And I hope peace will prevail soon and our people will gain their freedom, and our men and women in uniforms who are fighting at those places of the Amhara Regional State will get victory, will be victorious, and our people are also helping them as much as they could. We are mobilizing resources. Everyone is undertaking different roles. While this is happening, something sickening is also happening. That is from countries in the West, Europe, and the United States. They are supporting this group and trying to bring them to power that they misused for the last 27 years. How could these people be allowed to pursue their rule of ethnic-centeredness, hatred, killing, and genocide? And I hope the West should reconsider their decision and support to the TPLF. Not only this, the Western governments are also supporting the criminal thugs through their media. The media outlets, we heard in 4 days, they reported 72 fake news. Most of them do not have correspondence in Addis. They are just doing Photoshop and fake news. So all this to gain their own future benefit, which is not sustainable. What would be sustainable is a sustainable relationship, diplomatic, economic, public relationship with the Ethiopian people, not a group which claims to have control of the country while they don't, while they are limited to one area of the country and even disrupting peace of that area. We don't know how the Tigrayan people are led to the northern part of the Amhara Regional State, whether they are forced or whether they are willing, but we know it is a dictatorship. And this dictatorship, they want to bring it to Addis Ababa and to the other 100 million people of the country. Majority rule should be what the United States or Western Europe should encourage than this minority rule. So to summarize, Debre Birhan is peaceful, the university is going well, my library is giving service, schools are giving national exam, and we do not want this group that ruled Ethiopia with an ethnocentric way to come back. And we know that the Ethiopian people can be victorious, and we don't want the pressure from the West to bring this power, bring this group to power once again. Thank you for watching, and I hope you stand with the Ethiopian people. Thank you.